Hello, welcome back to Leafbearstudio. This is April. This video is about our 4th Community Art Day stream on Twitch. Every first Sunday of the month, we are having a special stream on Twitch where we'll be doing a paint-along. If you would like to join us, check out my Twitch channel. The next Community Art Day stream will be on the 3rd of January, and the prompts will be announced a week before on my Discord server. If you like my videos, remember to subscribe and click that notification button. If you like my work and would like to support me, you can buy me a cup of coffee. Links are listed in the descriptions. Now let's talk about this painting I'm working on. The reference photo is provided by our community member Emmy. It's a beautiful scene off the coast of Newport, Oregon. I first did 2 thumbnail studies on my sketchbook before deciding on the final composition. The first thing to draw is the horizon line and the position of the lighthouse. I actually redraw the lighthouse a few times because I was drawing it too big. Now I'm working on the coastal cliffs, mainly to get the slope right and to mark the shadow areas. Don't really need to draw too much details at this stage, as I'll be drawing all the lines over with a dip pen and an Indian ink later. I'm using Higgins black ink, which will be waterproof after it's dried so that I can put watercolor over it. I'm using the pencil sketch as the guide and doing a more detailed drawing with the dip pen. For the darkest part, such as the window on the lighthouse, I will just fill it in with the ink as I draw. When drawing the coastal cliff, I will also fill the darkest parts with the ink. I also try to draw out the shapes of the stones and then fill in the shadow part of the stone. And I'm using some short and thin lines to represent the grass on top of the cliff. So I'm trying to use different types of lines to represent the stones and the grass. The dip pen is great for creating different types of lines, and it just takes a little bit of practice to find out how you can use it. For example, by varying the thickness of the lines and using different ways of hatching, you can use different lines to represent different objects. I'm slowly working my way along the coastal cliff, referring to the reference photo to check the light and shadow area and adjusting the shape and form accordingly. Now I'm working on the vegetations in front of the photo, and I'm drawing more details for the plants in front. The ink drawing is almost done now, and I'm quite happy with the results. After making sure that the ink is completely dried, I can remove the pencil line and start to paint with watercolors. I always spray water onto the palettes to activate the paints before I start painting. I'm using clean water to wet the sky area first and then paint it with cobalt blue. My board is tilted at a slight angle, that's why you can see the paints are flowing down naturally. I'm painting in the shadow of the lighthouse at the same time. The shadow is important because it will tell you where the light is coming from. It also makes the shape of the lighthouse look more 3D. Again, I'm painting the water area with clean water first before dropping in the cobalt teal and French ultramarine to paint the water. I also try to leave some white spots to represent the waves. Now I'm mixing a color for the clips, using a mix of indigo and burnt sienna and Indian red. Again, leaving the reflective part of the stone unpainted. When doing an ink and watercolor sketch, I always try to remember not to paint everything in. The colors should be just an add-on and not to cover up all the line works. And now I'm painting in all the yellow flowers. Also mixing a more yellowish green for the grass and more warmer colors near the slope. Actually, I think I could have left more white space on the foliages. It looks a little bit too dense here. I decided to call this done and remove the tapes. I think the colors of the flowers look too similar, so I decided to add more orange colors to the flowers in front. So here's the final result of this ink and watercolor sketch. I hope you enjoy watching. If you would like to join us for the next Art Day stream, check out my Twitch. Leave a comment below if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. See you next time.